Welcome to
What?
The game.
Me.
To me.
All right, there we go. We live, fellas. We're live. What's up, everybody? Jelani Brown of the What the Game Means to Me podcast. We're going to do it right this time. We're going to do it right. I know we did it a few days ago, but brought the NFC East guys back to represent their squads. Talk a little smack, and we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it popping tonight. Guys, introduce yourselves. I'll start off with Jason first.
All right. It's your boy JJ McLovin from the Whiskey Hour Podcast. That's the Whiskey Hour Podcast. We're on rewind. I'm going to put my next level of Smackdown on these second dweller honorable mention peeps, and I hope you enjoy the conversation. Here we go.
Oh man, always full of energy. I love it. Love it. Chris Powell.
Man, how can I top that? Of course, my name is Chris Couch Coach Powell. I am the host of the Couch Coach Live podcast, and I'm here representing the Washington Redskins, Washington Warriors. Who knows?
The Skins.
The Skins, yeah. The Braves on the warpath. Who knows?
Let's go. Let me see. Chris from Off the Ball.
What's going on, people? Chris LeBron from the Off the Ball podcast. And I'm going to talk about my Giants. I'll leave it. And I'll talk about the offense.
Say with your chest, Chris. Say with your chest, man.
I'm gonna keep it real. As you saw from the last show that we did, I'm gonna keep it straight up real. I ain't gonna be too many of these Giant fans, my fellow Giant fans, try to think that we're gonna go 11-5. Nah. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna say it like it is with the G-Man. So that's what I'm gonna do today.
Yes, sir. Finish it off. Got your Eagles, Jonathan.
What's good, world? John, AZ living, Philly born and bred, fly Eagles fly.
Hey, Big John, it looks like you done had your meal today. Hopefully your computer will stay functioning long enough, like Carson Wentz.
Throwing shots already.
Again, you got to give Jason something. This is the closest thing the Cowboys gonna get to a championship this year. So just let him have something.
I love it. Let's hop right into it, fellas. I know you guys already know little rules and guidelines. I'm gonna just read it out real quick for the people watching. So what we're gonna have, I'm pretty much gonna let everybody go one by one, talk about why they believe their team's the best, all their offseason moves, pretty much everything that they're doing, why they believe they'll win the division. And then I'll let everybody pretty much talk about why that person is wrong, disclaim why the other teams obviously aren't up to par with their team in the division. Then I'll pose a few questions that I got lined up. I switched up the questions a little bit, so I'm gonna get the pot stirring. And then we're gonna finish out with some win-loss predictions in the division. So yeah, I was like, it's gonna be an exciting show. I can't wait for these guys, talk their team and see what they're thinking for this upcoming season. So I'm gonna kick it off with I want to hear from Chris Powell. I want to hear what the Redskins got going this year. I'm gonna kick it off with him.
All right. So the 2020 Washington Redskins finally have a direction. We have a head coach in Ron Rivera. We have a defensive coordinator in Jack Del Rio. The time has changed. We're not going to be the little brother that everybody's going to beat up on. JJ, you guys are not going to beat us 47-16. No, those days are over with. Chris, the Giants is not going to beat us. Daniel Jones is not going to score 4 touchdowns anymore.
That's not true. I heard the Girl Scouts might beat you this year. They got a pretty good cookie lineup.
And then with the Eagles, we've owned them at once upon a time, and then now they've been killing us the last 2 or 3 years. Times have changed.
Two
We
or
have
three?
a great defensive.
Two or
Well,
three?
in the last since 2017, because remember we won 5 out of 6 prior to opening day in 2017.
Oh,
Those days over
Delaney,
with.
can we let the Washington irrelevance go by the wayside and bring on the New York
Anyway.
Giants?
No, I'm not done. So let's
Hey, man, I don't know.
Let's look at our personnel.
Can I get a Mr. LeBron up
our
in here now?
Our
I'm gonna let him
4-3
finish
defense.
out.
Life preserver.
Our 4-3 defense. I mean, you got Montez Sweat on one end, then you got Chase Young on the other. That interior is going to help. Man, you look at that secondary that we have now with acquisition of Kendall Fuller, and then you look at what we've done on the offense. This side has improved. I think Dwayne Haskins is going to improve. Also, other guys we got in the draft, Gandy Golden. I think he's going to be a great wide receiver going forward. This team is not going to be 3-13. We're not going to be the doormats. Y'all not going to put y'all dirty feet on FedEx Field and destroy us. Them days over with.
Wait a minute. Before the Giants start, Chris, I want you to elaborate just a little bit.
We can't come into
What
Washington.
exactly have you done on offense?
Huh?
What exactly have you done on offense?
Well, we have a new offensive coordinator in Scott Turner, who I think believes in Dwayne Haskins. So he came in with a lame duck head coach. So that's going to improve. Then we also got Anthony Gibson at the running back position, another add to our depth at the running back position. Also, you're looking at, when I talk about Gandy Golden, another wide receiver that's going to help that nice young nucleus core that we have. Dude, we're building this organization brick by brick, like it's supposed to be.
So you're in rebuild mode. Okay, got you. New York Giants, let's go, Giants. What you got, Giants?
Oh, you're going to find out if we rebuild tonight. October 25th, buddy.
That's a 6-10 record. Let's go, Giants.
6-10, man, I'll take that. All right, so
I got you at 3-13, right. But let's go.
Oh man, thank you, man. That's 3 more wins than I was thinking. But all right, my New York Giants. All right, I'm gonna try to be positive here as much as possible with this team. As you guys have known, I'm not really wildly optimistic about this team this upcoming season, but I'll give you things that I feel like they have done well. And like we've talked about in the previous show, I like that they've rebuilt this offensive line. Andrew Thomas, they took him with the 4th pick out of Georgia. That man is a large individual. He can move people, and that's a fact. He's the best. He was the best run blocker in this draft, and that's something we needed too, along with pass blocking too. So he's gonna help open up holes for Saquon. And on that note, we got Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley healthy is arguably the best running back in the game. He could do everything. He could run between the tackles. He could catch the ball. He could make people look silly in open space. He's special. Daniel Jones, he definitely showed more than what people expected from him. Not a lot of people were expecting a lot from him. A lot of people were like, why the hell the Giants take him at 6, including myself. I was like, I wasn't crazy about the pick. In fact, I wanted Haskins, to be honest. I'll be straight up. I did want Haskins, but we got Danny Dimes, and he did show things that make you feel good about the future with him. We obviously the receiving core is a work in progress. Slayton was a nice solid sleeper for us out of Auburn last year. He showed some things. Shepard has been in and out with injuries, can be productive when healthy, but health. Same thing with Ingram and Golden Tate. Hopefully no suspensions, but. Obviously, and we got Jason's boy. We got Jason Garrett. We got your boy from Dallas. He's not the head coach. He ain't the head coach. He's the coordinator. He's the coordinator. Like I said, I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to make you feel good about this. But
amen, brother, preach hard.
But I do like I feel like that they will improve on offense, big time with health. But obviously I worry about the defense a lot. So I'll leave that for the negative segment. But if we want to keep it positive, keep it gravy right now, the offense is definitely going to be definitely. I believe it will be a top 10 offense for sure, because we definitely improved the offensive line big time, and it did play better even without getting Andrew Thomas last year. And they got a couple good linemen also. They got the dude from UConn, the tackle. He's a project, but he's someone that could be potentially be a developmental tackle in the next coming years. And they took the dude Lemieux from Oregon, a guy who could play the interior. So, they definitely made some moves solidly on offensive line. Defense, they did take some young guys, McKinney from Alabama, Blake Martinez they added from Green Bay. So they definitely got better on defense, but it's still a work in progress. So, but yeah, man, I do like the moves offensively. I definitely think this team offensively is going to be solid, but it's still not wildly optimistic about this team, but there are things that I am looking forward to for next season.
Well, all right. Now that we got the training wheels off, let's bring up the honorable mention. Go ahead, Kentucky Fried Eagles. Let's go.
No, I think we'll let the second place losers go ahead. Go ahead, Dallas. We won the division. Go with second place losers.
Let's see what you got, brother. Oh, you want me to go? I'll go ahead and go. Hey. So, now that we got the honorable mentions out, and now that Mr. Kentucky Fried Eagle wants to go last, we're going to go ahead and let him go last. Hey, listen, your boys are under the new regime. We got Mike McCarthy, Mike Nolan, Fossil, and several other big-time people coming up to our coaching staff in our leadership positions. Jerry Jones in the past has controlled that. Not right now. McCarthy is not that type of coach. He's going to coach it his way and his style, and he's got a Super Bowl underneath his ring, just like your boy Peterson does. Unfortunately, your quarterback don't have no playoff experience. Mine does. And my boy is up for a contract year. Now, Dak's up for a contract year. It means he's going to go out lights out. And if he don't, we got Dalton to step up in the wings. So either way, our quarterback position is locked tight. We got 2,000-yard receivers coming back, plus CeeDee Lamb. How do you bypass CeeDee Lamb? Plus Ezekiel Elliott, Jarwin. Ezekiel Elliott ran for 1347 last season. He's going to be on pace for a lot more this year. Come on. Keep feeding them, baby. Keep feeding them. That's my offense. My defense, we got McCoy, Dontari Poe, Lawrence, DeMarcus Lawrence. We got Alden Smith, and we got Randy Gregory, baby. Woo! Y'all ain't got no stop.
That's if he don't get suspended again.
Yeah. No. But, hey, listen. We put the hashish aside. We're ready to get down to business. Listen to me. We got HaHa Clinton Dix in the secondary. We got possible Jamal Adams or Eric Berry coming in on our secondary as well. One of those guys, I promise you, before the year is out, will come on board before the season starts. I'm telling you, defense upgraded, coaching upgraded, offense upgraded. The Eagles ain't done crap. They ain't done crap. Matter of fact, one of the boys is down on an Achilles tear. None of them got 1,000-yard receivers. None of them got 1,000-yard rushers. I don't give a dang about last year. They got in on a hobbled injury, a one score. It's a new generation, and y'all better recognize Cowboys. Woo,
woo! My man. Hilarious. It's hilarious. John, I'm going to let you finish it out. Why you think, the Eagles are the best in time to win.
Cowboys has a lot to
how
say.
You call that.
And rightfully so. It's all well and good. I'm with it. That's cool. But why tinker with something close to a finished product? We took a practice squad team and went 9-7, where you guys should have dominated and couldn't. Have a seat, sir. Have several seats. You talk about your defense all you want to. Vander Esch and Jalen Smith, you still couldn't get it done against a team that was glued together. Don't want to hear it. You want to talk about 1,000-yard receivers, 1,000-yard rushers? Yes, we lack that, but we still made the playoffs.
No. You lack it.
Still managed to have a better record than you
first.
guys. So
you
again, why do we really need to tune up?
You lack it.
We
You're
lack
right.
it, no
You lack
doubt.
it.
We lack it, no doubt.
Hey, who's your backup quarterback
But
when Wentz
we
goes
still
down with injury?
managed
Who's
to
your
beat you
backup?
guys.
But who's your backup?
Hey,
You know you're gonna need him.
Coming to run roughshod over you guys. It's just that simple.
But when Wentz goes down and he has a
Jalen Hurts
history
coming
of
to run
going
roughshod
down,
over you guys.
who's your
Just that
backup?
simple.
So but your answer is you don't have a backup that's gonna back up Wentz. We about to tear his ass up. Okay.
Who knows?
So
Hurts is in the
back him
fold.
up.
We'll see what's
Like
going
I
on.
said, Jalen Hurts are coming in a roughshod over you guys. Not worried about it. Not even worried about it. As for additions, we added Jalen Rager through the draft. I wasn't super enthusiastic about him, but the more you look at him on tape, he's a really dynamic guy. Like Deshaun Jackson 2.0. Speaking of Deshaun Jackson, we
He
got
was
him
dynamic
coming
in college.
You put him with a healthy
college.
Alshon Jeffrey when the time
This
comes.
NFL. We got Dalton with playoff experience. We got a qualified backup.
And so,
I don't have that.
And so with CeeDee Lamb. Oh.
But you don't have a qualified backup with playoff experience.
By the way,
who
made your boy CeeDee Lamb look good?
I got you. Hurts did that. I got you.
Who made
But
CeeDee
Hurts
Lamb
doesn't
good?
have playoff experience behind him either.
Yeah.
Because you got Marcus in the past, you've had playoff experience.
Have the seat.
That's a good point. I like that. And with him bringing up Jalen Hurts is actually going to pose my first question. A lot of you guys,
y'all up. I don't want to hear it this year. I want to duck and dodge my calls, my messages, no nothing. Don't duck and dodge. When Carson eats all up this year, when Miles Sanders eats y'all up this year, when Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert are eating y'all up.
Every talk
is on top of Andy Dalton. Don't get me started.
Get started. Your team hasn't even got off the field yet. I doubt that's going to happen. Go ahead, though, big boy. It's okay. It's okay.
John's actually mentioned a lot of names. That kind of it goes kind of imposes with my first question.
We have fun this season, but I wanted to have fun this season, man.
I wanted to see my first question I wanted to pose to you guys. Like I said, you guys have been naming a lot of names, a lot of players. Whose franchise is set up to be the most successful within the next 2 to 5 years, and why? I'm gonna start back with Chris Powell.
The Washington Redskins, no doubt. Like I keep on saying on my podcast just about every week, we are the San Francisco 49ers Junior. We are building this franchise brick by brick.
That's bold. That's bold, Chris.
We have drafted our defensive line. We are taking care of business. We are drafting our interiors off on defensive end. Because guess what? We gotta play Zeke. We don't want him to do this all night. We got
he said 2 to 5 years, not 10 years. No, about 10 years now. I believe the question was 2 to 5.
I heard very much so. That's what I said. What we doing now? Y'all, you laugh now, but you cry later. We got that defensive line.
Man, look, I said before, man, y'all ain't been relevant since 1992 of Mark Rippon. I don't know where you get this 2 to 5. Y'all about 10 years out.
Okay, 1996 as well as you. Y'all been relevant since 1992.
1992, I just graduated high school. Well, I was about 1 year out. I was my first year at college the last time y'all were relevant.
Okay, 4 years later? Then 4 years later, y'all won a Super Bowl. What else has happened?
I ain't lying, man. Hey, listen, we were relevant since 1995, but we have been relevant. You guys haven't been out of what? 3rd place in the last 10 years.
We won the division.
When's the last time you have been in 3rd place?
Y'all ain't been relevant for quarters and cut that out.
No playoff wins, Chris. I like the future of your team, but no playoff wins.
Hell, man, the Giants got a better chance to get there in 5 years than y'all do, and then they sit there and Daniel started talking.
Let him finish.
What the hell?
Yeah, but like I said, so
hey, listen.
Let him finish. What you got to say?
I think what you have to do, you have to prepare for your opponents. We got Zeke in Dallas, we got Saquon in New York, and Daniel Jones and company, and then we got Carson Wentz in Philly and those guys and those.
No. That's Carson Wentz. That's to be determined. He may not be upright. He may be facing a backup. So right now we got Carson Wentz to be determined.
Regardless of what happened to Carson Wentz, Doug Peterson has a great offense. So it's to a point where we have to negate these. We have to neutralize that. And I think what the future is bright for us. I'm telling you, we're going to be San Francisco 2.0. in the next 2 to 5
I
years.
will say, yeah, I do love their front four. Their front four is definitely a beast. Like I said,
That's
seen
facts.
Montez up close and personal.
That's facts.
There's some big boys. If that defense gets right, it's really honestly just the offense. You surround Haskins with some weapons. Geis gets healthy.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
But he
Haskins got a
he's
26.2 QBR. Let's not go all the way that direction. Even Haskins himself has a lot left to prove. He ain't there yet. Haskins has a lot to prove.
Of course not. But that's the thing. I think he's going to get a lot better this year. Because
he could be the next Matt Liner. He could be the next Gabbert.
No.
He said Gabbert.
Yeah. He could be Blake Gabbert. He might be Matt Liner. He might be the next Vince Young. Where's Vince Young these days? I think he's out in rehab somewhere. You don't know what Haskins going to do. That's crazy.
He played with a blank canvas last year. He played with a lame duck head coach.
Nah, he did get screwed last year.
Hey, Chris. When you got a 26.2 QBR, you know that's worse than Ryan Leaf. And I don't even know where Ryan Leaf is right now. He might be head of a Girl Scout troop somewhere. But when you got 26.2 QBR, you got to admit, that's a lot. That's pretty bad.
Yes,
so he's got a lot to come back from. A lot.
But you have to realize.
If it was Daniel Jones, I might give you that. But with 26.2, man, you're in the little leagues. You're not in the NFL right now.
But that's the thing. He played on a team that really didn't give a damn about him.
I'll give you that. They didn't. Well, he was. You know what? Hey, Chris, he wasn't a Gruden boy. Chris, he wasn't a Gruden guy. He might be Ron Rivera, but he's not Gruden.
Well,
that's the difference. That's the difference.
And it could be. I'll give you that. It might be the difference.
And that's the thing. And I think that's also the thing about it. Because they threw him in the woods against the Giants game. How the hell you think this man's going to win a game against that team and you threw him in like in the second quarter?
They did him wrong. They definitely did him dirty that game.
Exactly.
Of course. Ain't nobody going to say Haskins wasn't done dirty. You know what, Chris? You know what your worst thing was? The worst mistake your team made was not bringing in Dalton and competing for his services. Because you could have put Dalton in your way and let Haskins develop behind him, and that would have given you a great quarterback to develop behind, and you guys would have been straight. But you guys are literally throwing Haskins back in the fire year 2, and he is no better off than he was last year.
Well,
you still got a long way to go with that guy. So you're throwing it back in the fire in year 2, and you're hoping.
He has continuity, but he has a coach that's going to help him. He doesn't have to worry about.
How's he going to help him? It's COVID-19. Ain't nobody practicing right now. How's he going to help him? Talk to him on the telephone? Give him charades?
They might be doing some Zoom meetings and streaming like we doing.
I think he must be doing charades.
I think they're playing Madden.
Hey, watch this. This is how you throw the ball. Hey, look, this is how you catch the ball. Hey, this is how you do a drop step. I don't know.
You don't know. He might be at a local high school just like Tom Brady do. We don't know what
he's not at a local high school. Not without a mask, he's not.
But Uche, like I said, it's you think it's funny now, but what I'm telling you, next few years, man, you get your comeuppance.
I feel you. Hey, listen, Chris, I feel you, man. Hey, let's go on to New York. New York, what you got? What you got, New York?
What do I got? All right. So what was the question again? What was the?
I was about to say, I forgot the question.
I forgot the question first. Yeah, I was enjoying the Redskins Cowboys. I mean, the Redskins Cowboys battle.
Yeah, Cowgirls. Whose franchise is set up to be the most successful within the next 2 to 5 years and why?
Ooh, all right. So you want me to give me why I think the Giants would be successful? Kind of like how I said in the beginning is the offense. I think the offense has the potential to be really, really good. And Saquon is emerging as one of the, like I said, he's one of the best backs in the league. And it all comes down to the quarterback. It all comes down to the quarterback. Just like for each and one of our teams, the quarterback play is going to determine how good our teams are going to be in the future. So, I liked how Daniel Jones played last year. He did have fumble issues. He went through typical rookie stuff. You know, what most rookies go through, they have their where they, you know, that first game against Tampa Bay wasn't even that perfect. You know, it looked good on, but he made a lot of mistakes. But that was his first game. He showed out, and you know, he struggled the next few games, and then he balled out. I mean, he balled out against the Skins. I wish we would have lost that damn game because we would have got Chase Young. But man, I'm still mad at that. But we got our tackle. At least we have someone that could stop Chase Young from killing Daniel Jones. But you know, offensively, like I said, the offensive line, it feels like for the first time in a while, this offensive line finally feels like a real offensive line. You know, I feel like we got some big boys up front, and then we're finally getting that line back to where it was when we won Super Bowls. You know, the last 2 Super Bowls we won, we had some good. I mean, that 07 offensive line. You look at that offensive line. That was one of the most underrated offensive lines of all time. I mean, it wasn't sexy, but it was solid, and that's what you need is solids. I just want a solid play from, and if we could get that solid offensive line play and build and grow. And hopefully the two old other offensive linemen we took later in the draft can develop and potentially be starters or swing tackles or swing guards. You know, I think this line could be solid. And with the, you know, Saquon doing his thing and you know, the health of Evan Ingram and, you know, Sterling Shepard and the emergence of Slayton, I think this offense could be solid, and you know, we could definitely be on top of this division. Like, guys, we all keep it real. This division is always a crapshoot. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants. You know, as much as I'm not optimistic, it wouldn't surprise me if this team wins the division. If like Jason, like we said last time when we talked, you know, if everything goes wrong with the Cowboys and the Skins and the Eagles, the Giants could win the division. You know,
hey, that's true, man. Hey, listen, and Dorothy can win the freaking lottery. I get it, brother. Hey, that's true, man. That might happen, you know.
It could happen, you know. So you know, the Redskins can win it, the Cowboys can win it, the Eagles can win it. This is one of the few divisions where every team could finish first or any team could finish last. So you know,
hey man, hey, that's
how
true,
the NFC is. That's how the NFC East has been since I've been a Giants fan. You know, since the mid '90s. So you know,
how many times we gone back and forth, brother, in that division in terms of placement throughout the season? We flip-flop back and forth quite a few times, haven't we?
There's sometimes where the Eagles have taken over the division, and then you know the Cowboys and the Giants had a little run, Redskins had a little. It's always that type. So, you know, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants win it, but I also wouldn't be surprised if the Giants are on the clock and we get the number 1 pick in the draft. So it all depends on that defense too. That defense is
bring on Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, you know that defense is really suspect. You know, they did improve. Like I said, they could McKinney. We have 87 cornerbacks. 1 can play. We got the dude from the Panthers. I keep forgetting his name. I'm so mad. I keep forgetting his name, but you know he's solid. Bradbury. There you go. Yeah. So we got Bradbury, who's solid. You know, he's better than a lot of the guys we have you know, the pass rush is definitely the worst in the division by far. You know, we don't have our front 7 is still under construction. So that's going to be the thing that hinders us from taking that, in my opinion, unless we can do some of the next few drafts. But, you know, I think the offense can definitely be a top 10 offense, and that's going to be the driving force for this team in the next 2 to 5 years in order for us to take that next step and get back to where we're going. Because the last few years, I think we're the worst team in the last 3-4 years, you know. So it hasn't been pretty football. It's been pretty bad since we made the playoffs and had that disaster in Green Bay with, you know, Odell dropping balls and all that. So it's, you know, it all comes down to Daniel Jones. It's as simple as that. If Daniel Jones elevates his game to the next level, then, you know, we can win the division. If he's the same or he's subpar, then we're on the clock. It's as simple as that. I think if he does not elevate his game, we're on the clock, and we're going to figure out if he's our franchise quarterback. And because the next year's crop of quarterbacks are tremendous, so the Giants really have a big decision if he doesn't take that next step. But that's going to be if Daniel Jones takes the next level, then we could be great. But that's to be determined for this year.
I love it. I think that as well. Honestly, that offense is, you know, definitely got something, you know, something going. Even with your receivers too. You know, you got Sterling Shepard. I'm pretty high on him. Did you add another one? I forgot.
He needs to stay healthy. Shepard, I mean, tremendous talent in the slot. a tremendous slot receiver, but he needs to stay healthy.
Exactly. John, what's up? What's up? What's going on with your Eagles? Why do you guys think you'll be the most successful in the division within the next 2 to 5 years?
I think he left.
Oh, dang.
Hey, I think he made a stop like he did last go around at KFC. He's probably ordering meal number 6. Extra fucking crisp.
Only you would know what meal number 6 is, Jason. Only you would know what meal number 6 is.
You're dang right. I know what meal number 6 is. I get it every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. But go ahead, Big John. What you got for us from Philadelphia?
Everything hinges strictly on Carson. Everything hinges strictly on the quarterback. If he's healthy, we're elite. If he's not healthy, you see we can limp in. But I've got confidence that he can be healthy. I think he dealt with adversity for the first time really in his career. Last year when he struggles to play well, struggles to knock the dirt off and things like that. But once he gets cooking, we've seen what he can do. He's got a quick release. He can be accurate. He's good with distributing the ball around. He is a true elite quarterback if he only stays healthy. Health has always been the main question with him, but he's got all the weapons to succeed around him. He's got.
No, he doesn't. He has absolutely zero to succeed around him. He has no 1,000-yard receivers whatsoever or running backs. But go ahead.
He has the future MVP in Miles Sanders in the backfield. He's got Boston backing him up. He's got Deshaun Jackson on one side. He's got Jalen Reagor. He's got Alshon Jeffrey. He's still got arguably the best offensive line in the NFL. Defensively, as long as we find pass rush, I think we'll be fine.
He said, he's still with it. He said that last show too. He's sticking with it. You know.
Hey, wait a minute.
If Miles Sanders wins the MVP, man, I'll get you. I'll buy you dinner. I will buy you dinner. I'll cash out.
I'll leave you on the hook for that one.
I got no. I
leave you on the hook for that one.
If he wins MVP, I will buy you dinner.
Hey, listen, right now there are people all around the world listening to this podcast that literally just spit up their Kool-Aid listening to what the hell you just said right now. Literally just spit up their Kool-Aid. Tell me once again how you think, quote unquote, Miles Sanders is going to take the MVP when he barely reached 800 yards. Go ahead. We're all waiting with bated ears.
Miles Sanders will lead the league in all-purpose yards and yards of scrimmage. Watch it happen.
You
laugh right now. That's okay. I'm telling you, you'll choke on it later.
I haven't.
You'll choke on it later. I'm telling you.
It's actually one of the questions I wanted to pose. I know Jay. I'm gonna let Jay go first.
Just wait.
I'm gonna let
midway through the season when he's putting up those numbers, y'all gonna look at me. I'm telling you.
That's part of my next question. I'm gonna let Jason go first. Talk a little bit about his
fortune favors the bold, baby. Come on now.
I'm gonna let Jason go first, because it's actually part of my question because of the last podcast.
Fletcher Cox, Hargrave.
Hey, that's like you fried chicken. Hold on a minute. You ain't trying to ask a question.
Look at him. Always got to be interrupted. That's your problem now. You're rude.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna let Jason go first about the Cowboys.
But defensively, I think we'll be set.
But that's because he said that last episode. I wanted to say
in 16 and 17, if we generate a pass rush, our secondary isn't getting torched the way they did last year. Although this year, I'm not quite worried about the number ones burning us so much because we have big play Slade right there in the back, locking everybody's number one receiver down. So Amari Cooper ain't worried about him. Darius Slayton ain't worried about him. Terry McLaurin ain't worried about him. No nothing.
He didn't mention Joey Gallup, the other 1,000-yard receiver, nor did he mention Ezekiel Elliott at 1347, nor did he mention a 17 pick at CeeDee Lamb, which we all know what CeeDee Lamb's about. But it's all right. I'll give you one target you talked
Jason,
about.
remind me, Jason, who made CeeDee Lamb look good?
It don't matter. He ain't your starting quarterback.
No. Just
hey, no. And even if he was,
who made CeeDee Lamb look good?
Oh, no. CeeDee Lamb made CeeDee Lamb look good. CeeDee Lamb.
He was nice, man.
Made CeeDee Lamb look good. And there's not a person on this panel with an ounce of sports knowledge that's going to tell me that CeeDee Lamb didn't make CeeDee Lamb. Next question, Mr. Jelani. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir.
Floor
Yes,
is yours.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna try to keep them 2 minutes. 2 minutes on these next few questions, kind of like fire rapid questions. But like I said, I'm gonna let you talk a little bit about your Cowboys. But
Please.
because of what John said last show, I brought up the question because he said Miles Sanders is supposedly gonna win, MVP. My question was, who's the best running back in the division, and who will rush for the most yards this year?
All right, my first question, based off what you just said, Jelani, I'm going to give one. I'm going to go to Saquon Barkley real quick with Mr. LeBron. LeBron, can you please tell me how many yards and how many receiving yards, or you can give me 1 yard per scrimmage did Saquon Barkley get last year? Please go.
Oh, he rushed
Just
for a
that
little
number.
bit.
Just that number, sir. That's all I need. Saquon Barkley's yard per route from scrimmage. What did he do last year?
Yards per scrimmage per game.
Yes, sir. No. Just for the whole year, sir.
Oh, I think he probably got a little bit. I know he rushed for 1,000, so he probably got close to 1,500.
Okay,
yards.
don't give a damn. Okay, don't give a damn because here's no, sir. Not to disrespect you or your team, honestly, because I think Saquon Barkley is a good talent. He's not the best in the NFL. And I'm going to tell you right now, stats mean everything. I don't give a damn what anybody else tells you. There's only one first place, and that's by yardage. Nobody what anybody says. And Saquon didn't run. He ran for 1,000. Let me tell you something. Ezekiel Elliott is the best receiver coming out of the NFC East. 1,347 rushing, 407 receiving. Now, what does that tell you, Jelani Brown? That's 1,700. When 1,700 still beats 1,500. And second place, although by 1 score, second place, 1 score only, means we got the best running back, not Saquon Barkley. And that is your primary offensive threat in New York. And I digress. Now,
wasn't Ezekiel the same guy that
let's
pulled
go,
himself out?
Chris.
Hold on a minute. So obviously my answer to you is Ezekiel Elliott is the running back of the NFC East. No hands, no input. He's the best, pure and simple. For 1,347 rushing and 407 receiving and 8 touchdowns. Jelani, what is your next question, sir?
I think we lost Jelani for a second.
Jelani.
That's the same question I'm posing. I'm gonna let Chris Powell talk. Chris hasn't been able
All right,
to
hold on a minute. So that was the answer to Jelani's question. Now the question you guys got was, why do you think your team is the best? Is that right? So somebody tell me what the actual question was to rephrase.
Oh, the first one that you didn't get the answer.
All right. I'm going to tell you right now. Nobody, listen, look, guys, listen, man. I respect each and every one of you guys' intellectual properties. I do. I respect you guys. But however, in a comma, if there's anybody out there that thinks that the Eagles are going to beat the Cowboys based on this year, okay, the upgrades that we've made on offense, defense, coaching, the whole 9 yards, and we're not done yet by any means, by the way. We're still in the top pick for Jamal Adams. And if we get that guy, it's a wrap. There's nothing you can do to save me or touch me or anything. It's a wrap. When you got DeMarcus Lawrence as your captain on the front 7, and you got Jamal Adams as the captain on your secondary, there's nothing you can do about it. It's a game over wrap. Okay? Now, even if we don't get Eric Berry or Jamal Adams, we still got Clinton Dix, which is a very good safety, along with Xavier Woods, Owuzie. We got Jordan Lewis and so forth. We got Kennedy and a few other guys in our backfield. Let me tell you something. We are not. Let's understand this. We are not the same Cowboys defense you saw last year. That defense doesn't exist. We are very, very much improved defense. We got Gregory coming back, and he will stay off the drugs. I know he will, because he's ready to go. He's already said he's ready to go. He's been through rehab. He's ready. We got Alden Smith. And let me tell you something. If Alden Smith goes back to his 49ers form at 14 sacks a game or 40 sacks a year,
that's
if
a big
Alden
what
Smith
if,
comes
dog.
back as that same guy, hold on. If Alden Smith comes back as that guy, I'm not saying he's going to, but if he does, oh, you guys already know that Haskins, Wentz, Jones, y'all better put your secondary quarterback in because it's coming. It's coming. DeMarcus Lawrence, McCoy, Dante Poe. Oh, you guys are, what, Jalen Smith, Van Der Esch, Sean Lee? Dude, if you don't know those names, y'all ain't been watching sports. This team's coming, and we're loaded. We're loaded. Ready to go. Cocked. The chamber is already in the bullet's already in the chamber, ready to be fired. And you guys are not going to stand a chance this year. I'm telling you, mark my words. Philadelphia, you got in on one score. Let's be honest. Realistic. Look back at the tape. It's all there. You won the second game by one score and one score only. You beat us by one game only, and you did not win your wild card. And Carson Wentz wasn't your quarterback in the conference at the playoff time. So you ain't got nothing. You ain't got no backup. Your backup's a rookie, and rookies get tarnished every year. We all know it. So you know there's nobody out there that can touch this team the way we're stacked right now. And I'll release the floor back to you, Jelani.
Yes, sir. I love it. I actually want to hear from Chris. I want to hear from Chris Powell. I'm gonna let you answer two questions. Actually, one about your running back situation, about you guys running back, and who will rush for the most yards in the NFC East and why, and also quarterback wise, who will pass for the most yards this year and why, and who will be the most successful quarterback in the division.
And it doesn't matter. Like it could be my team or another team, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want you to see what I'm asking, but yeah, you can tell.
Rushing, and it's funny that people, you thought his name Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, you think of Saquon Barkley, all these guys. But my running back is on the verge of becoming. He's gonna walk into Canton 5 years after he retires. Adrian Peterson, the ageless wonder at the tender age of 35 years old. If this Washington Redskins team is successful, he's going to be the bell cow of this offense. You guys are laughing and snickering all you want. But AP was on the verge of a 1,000 yard rushing. He had almost 900 yards last season. And I'm going to tell y'all one thing. Adrian Peterson, do not sleep on AP. Adrian Peterson, the only quarterback in this division that's probably going to get a gold jacket.
Listen, AP's nice, but that was a few years ago, man. I don't know about this at all.
No. Let's talk about this.
He was good for an old guy. He wasn't exactly good. He was good for his age.
Do you know any 34-year-old running back that ran for 900 yards, almost 900 yards?
He was good for his age. He was good for his age.
He's great for his age.
He ain't no Saquon Barkley though.
Listen, guys, we're not talking about Sanders at 800 or Saquon at 1,000. When we talk about the Cowboys,
I will say a healthy.
You guys are irrelevant.
And that's what of course, an 8-18 will call somebody irrelevant. Where is that called the T-Kettle Black? Like
let me ask
you, an 8-18 is
Chris got a point.
Oh, he doesn't have a point yet. I'm about to hit him right between the forehead. Hey, Chris. Okay. No, watch this, Chris. You make all these accusations, and I get it, brother. I get it. But you just lost your offensive tackle on the blind side. You just lost Trent Williams. You're about to put a rookie. No. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. You're getting ready to put a rookie in there. A rookie against what? Who? In the offensive line at their defense side that's going to go up against this guy. This guy ain't ready for the NFL. Not ready. You think your boy put up 818 yards last year with one of the best offensive tackles in the league. 818. Now you're taking away that guy and you're putting a rookie in there. And you're going to tell me you're going to do what? Better than 818? Let me tell you something, guy. Put a seat in it. You're in the cellar. And you're going to stay in the cellar on that one.
He didn't play last year, so he did that without Trent Williams. Remember, Trent Williams didn't play all of last year. He didn't play last year.
Okay, so give it. Okay, all right, I'm gonna give you that one. Even with that, you still had a veteran offensive tackle in there. You're gonna put a rookie in there and think you're gonna get better than 818. That's what you're telling me. Because that's what you're telling me. I need to get your address and we need to put a bottle of whiskey on this. My cabinet's a little thin and I need to restock.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give you one as well. If you think Alton Smith is gonna be the same one from 2014.
Yes, I do.
Absolutely.
No,
bro.
I mean,
he ain't seen NFL action for 6.
He hasn't played in like 17 years.
No. Actually, he doesn't. No, Alton Smith hasn't played since 15. But that doesn't mean that he ain't ready to go.
That's 5 years he hasn't played ball. That's a long time.
No, I get that. It is a long time, but it doesn't mean that he hasn't stayed in shape. Let me tell you something.
Football shape is different. You know that, bro.
Hey, let me watch this. I get you. But watch this. If you take food away from a dog for a hot minute and then you introduce food back to that dog and he's starving, that dude's going to come out ferocious. What I'm telling you is this. You can't tell me. Hold on, watch this. I get it. Alden Smith's been out for a while. I'm not saying that Alden Smith is going to come back and just be this Alden Smith for the San Francisco 49ers. But I'm telling you this. But this was what I'm telling you.
I think it's what you were saying, though.
What I'm saying is no, hold on.
I don't think you're getting 20 sack Alden. I don't think you're getting 20 sack Alden Smith, bro.
Hold on, time out. No. What I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying to you. I'm not saying he's going to get 14, 15 sacks, but what I am telling you is this. The boy's been out of the fight for a while. He wants back in. He wants back in bad. And I'm telling you, I'm not saying he's going to, but if he does come back at the level he was at, because let me tell you something, they still got off-season programs, even if you're not in the league. And if he can keep up the physical aspect, if he can keep himself in shape, if he can still keep himself as a hunger and a fire in his belly, he can come back and destroy them. He can. It's not impossible. So what I'm saying is, yes, are the Cowboys taking a gamble? Sure, we're taking a gamble. But if that gamble pays off, we look like freaking geniuses. But we still got Gregory, who hasn't been out that long. We still got McCoy, Poe. We still got Lawrence. We got Smith. I mean, we got a lot of people, man. This is more than just 7. There's like 8 or 9 people that we could put on that front line that's going to wreak havoc. And let's be honest, you know it, and I know it, that you guys are cellar dwellers, and you don't mean a whole hell of a lot. And I don't mean to ruin your bubble. You got a ways to go. And I pray that you do get there, because I love the rivalry between the Redskins and the Cowboys, and I like the rivalry between the New York Giants and the Cowboys. But right now, you're not there, and we are. And the Eagles, as much as they want to be there, they're like the stepchild. They're like the redheaded kid that wants to be in the program but gets the sideline B stage. It ain't gonna happen.
Okay. The only person who can talk that type of crap is gotta be John. Because at the end of the day, that team didn't have nobody. Everybody was on the injury reserve. Y'all the ones that had the talent and went 8-8. Okay, it started 3-0. It started 3-0, and everybody was like, we them boys.
They were supposed to. We had them locked in Super Bowl.
NFC. Football. He got
just lost Brooks to an Achilles injury. You seriously just lost Brooks to an Achilles injury along with the other offensive linemen. And you want who to do what?
Y'all had this great old offensive line, and y'all got no NFC Championship games, man.
Wentz couldn't stay healthy with a great offensive line. Now you done lost 2 players, and you want Wentz to stay what? I don't know.
What 2 offensive linemen did you do? Last I checked, you just lost Brooks.
I gotta get the order in by tomorrow.
You just lost Brooks. Who are you talking about the second lineman, bro?
Huh?
Peters, all right? Jason Peters talking about?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you did. I know you lost Brooks for sure. And unless I read ESPN wrong, and I could have read ESPN wrong, unless I read ESPN wrong, you lost a second lineman on your offense as well due to injury. Am I right or wrong? If I'm wrong, tell me wrong. I'm pretty sure you got 2 of your starters on the injury reserve right now.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just one, bud.
Just one?
You want it to be 2, but it's just 1.
No. Hey,
I think you're talking about Jason Peters.
I want it to be 2, but
I know they lost Jason Peters. Maybe that's what you're talking about, Jason Peters. But
I know
Yeah,
I'm
that's free
reading on
agency.
ESPN.
I'm gonna roll it back in a little bit here on the.
I'm wrong, and I'll take that retraction. But let's be honest, the Eagles
I'm
got
gonna roll
in
it back
very,
in a little
very
bit.
narrow. Listen, we blew you out. 37-19, game 1. Game 2, I think you took us like 17-9. No, hold on. Second game, you took us out 17-9. That's like one score, bro. And that's what got you in the playoffs. And then you screwed that up. You screwed it up. Now, come on, now. Hey,
it's one score more than you guys couldn't get.
Hey, hold on. You have not really.
It's one score more than you guys couldn't get.
Okay, I got that. I'm not taking that away.
Don't want to hear it.
But I'm not taking that away from you. I
don't want to hear it, bro. Wins and losses. You lost.
Okay, I got that.
One score, 2 scores, half a score, you lost.
Okay, guy, look, you're living in the past. I don't give a damn about last year. I'm just trying to tell you, I'm making a point.
Oh, God, I know you ain't talking about nobody living in the past.
Now.
I know.
Hey, he's right, man. Ain't no team talk about the past more than Dallas Cowboys. That's a fact.
You guys didn't do your job.
Right.
You guys took on.
Dallas plunges. They love bringing up old shit.
No. You took on the contract of Hurts to build for the future. You took a rebuilding contract for Carson Wentz. So you already know that this year sucks for you because you took on Hurts. You didn't upgrade. You didn't do anything. You're status freaking quo, baby. You're still at 9-7. Guess what? We're 10-5. We're 10-5. We upgraded on offense. We upgraded on defense.
You mean 10-6? You mean 10-6?
I think he gave him a tie.
10-6, not 10-5.
I think he gave him a tie.
Yeah, I think he gave himself a tie. Yeah, and Jason, you talk about irrelevant, dude. What have you guys done for the past quarter century?
Hey, watch this. I guarantee you this: 10-5, 11 or 11-5, 10-6 is still better than 9-7, ain't it? And last time I checked, we ain't gonna screw up the wild card like you guys did. You know what that is? That's the sound of a Kentucky Fried Eel.
Yeah, but you guys can
wild card.
because you guys can get a number 1 seed and still lose. You guys can get a number 1 seed and still lose, bro. I mean, come on, dude.
Oh, Chris LeBron, interject, please.
There's no way you're gonna look at your lineup and you're gonna look at my lineup. You guys did not upgrade on offense. You did not change your defense. We changed our defense for the better. We changed our offense for the better. We changed our coaching staff for the better. So that means that should translate in better.
Yeah, you needed to change that coaching staff. You needed to change that.
Yeah, but that doesn't always mean that always doesn't translate to better.
One score you for me.
Exactly, dude.
It's not going to translate always. And listen,
it's going to translate because he's still going to come out with that same bull crap Eagles offensive defense. Okay, give me what you gave me last year. That's perfectly fine. I blew you out in game 1. I blew you out in game 1.
You didn't make the playoffs.
Hold on, watch this.
Did not make the playoffs.
I got you.
You didn't make the
playoffs.
But
you got to be in it to win it. Listen, I can't talk.
You can't look at last year. You know, like I know, you can't look at last year because last year's last year. I'm talking about 2020.
You still didn't make the playoffs.
All right.
You still didn't make the playoffs.
Don't make me break out the eulogy I'll put on your ass. I'll break it out. I still got the paper. I'll break out the eulogy.
Listen, I'll keep it real. If Carson Wentz is healthy, the Eagles are the best team in the division.
I'm sorry, hold on. What was the first word you said?
That's what I'm saying. I'm putting it.
No. What I asked you, Mr. LeBron, is what is the first word you said in that sentence?
If he's
hell, if my mom was a supermodel, I might have a lot more people in my family. But she was a fat heifer, so I ain't got it. So I don't want to hear about ifs. You keep ifs for the
Eagles. But
we love you anyway, man.
But the Eagles have shown in their past, even with Wentz getting hurt for the last few games, they took off and they won a chip. I know they don't have. I know they don't have. I know they don't have Foles. I know they don't have Foles. I know they don't have Foles. I understand. But they still have a squad that you still have to worry about.
You can't say that.
Goddard, listen. Goddard is to me. I mean, they might get rid of Ertz soon because Goddard is going to be that dude. Now Goddard is nice, So they still got weapons, and the defense is still solid. They still got Peterson, who's a hell of a coach, and like I said, Wentz is that dude. I know he got hurt, and I think he's that dude. I think he's so good.
Honestly, what is Wentz's motivation to do better than what he
to
did?
Win a Super Bowl. You don't think that doesn't bother him?
Contract.
He got paid though. The backup quarterback for Super Bowl team.
Time out.
Jason, dude.
His motivation is to get to win the Super Bowl because he
is so real.
Got paid. Let me ask you a
I'm
question.
defending the Eagles here. This is hurting me, but
right, and that's terrible. Right, we were Lord.
No, from a personal perspective, let me ask you this question: if you got a quarterback who's already been paid the big fat contract versus a quarterback who hasn't been paid, who is more hungrier to
you can't do that though. Situation. Carson Wentz got hurt. They won the Super Bowl. They win the Super Bowl without him. That's his motivation is to get to the Super Bowl and win it for them.
I got you, man.
Dak had his chance to get paid last year and he choked.
Every year.
Dak had his chance to be choked.
Think about it.
Dak had his chance to be choked.
Philadelphia Eagles quarterback. And you think about Nick Foles. So of course you want to erase that.
The stats are there. I don't have to think. Carson Wentz hasn't played a playoff game ever.
I mean, that Clowney hit was kind of a cheapy shot, if you want to say. But that
was a cheap shot. Carson Wentz has never played a playoff game. That's why his name is Wentz. I'm Wentzing in pain. I'm Wentzing in pain every year.
Oh my God. Yeah, he in here. I love it. I'm gonna pose a question. I want to hear.
Your boy had a chance to show that he was the guy and still couldn't get it done.
That president's gonna get it done, and if he don't, I guarantee I'll put my life on it. I'll put my life opportunity on it.
Whoa! Don't do that, buddy. 2020 is a beast. Don't do that.
I'm gonna pose a question to you guys.
I'm telling you right now, there's no way in hell. There's no way. I'll bet all you guys any kind of money you want that says that the Cowboys don't win the division. Cowboys win the division. I mean that's just point blank and simple.
Yo, this is comedy night.
Man, made it funny. Everybody laughing.
Hey, consolation prize, cellar dwellers. I can't talk to these people no more.
That was a good round. I think we got to get.
I'm gonna pose the last two questions. I'll pose last two questions. One answer questions for both of these. One of them, I'm gonna let y'all elaborate a little bit, but 1 to 2 answered questions. For this first one, I want to see who's the quarterback that will throw for the most yards in the division and how many yards will he throw for. 1 2 answer words. I mean 1 2 answer 1 2 word answers. Sorry.
I'll go first. I'll say Daniel Jones throws for 42-50. For 42-50.
The opposite team.
Nah, he'll throw for 42-50. That's achievable. That's definitely an obtainable number.
I can see it.
And he'll lead the division in thrower in passing yards. I'll go on that too. I'll give that to my guy.
I like that.
Because we're gonna be throwing a lot. Because we're gonna be down a lot. So figure that he just chuck it up and he's gonna be throwing a lot. I'll go on that premise because we're gonna be down a lot in the game. There's gonna be a lot of 30, 27, 30, 35, 38 games. So.
You can see it. Let me see. John, what do you think? Yard. Who's gonna throw for the most number of yards? Then we're gonna move on. You hear me?
Carson will throw for 4,400.
He could do that for sure. That's definitely.
Yeah.
Cool.
Everybody,
he's-
all the wide receiver core is healthy. That's like you said, that's definitely an issue. But I think that'll happen too. Chris Powell.
Yeah. So of course it's not gonna be Dwayne. I think that's let's just be 100% real. I think it's gonna be Daniel Jones. I think I've seen him last year. Now beat the hell out of us. Now I've seen him even in his Duke days. I say 4,300 yards.
How many you think Dwayne will throw for, even if he isn't the leader? How many you think he'll throw
Dwayne
for?
probably gonna be between I think 28 to 35.
They're gonna run the ball a lot with guys.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna sneak in by running the ball.
Yeah.
What about you, Jason? I already know you're gonna go with Dak, but what's the number look like?
Okay, look, man. I really. It's not that I'm going with Dak. I'm going with numbers. I don't care what the Eagles say. I don't care what the Giants say. I damn sure don't care what 26.2 QBR says. With that being said, I'm going to go with two. I'm going to go with three numbers. I'm going to say Dak. Last year, mind you, no CeeDee Lamb, no CD. This is just a Gallup, and this is just with Amari Cooper. 4,902, 4,900 yards. No, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Hear the numbers and hear them well. I don't want no misconception on my numbers. 4,900.
Stop it, man.
He's going almost 5,000. Okay.
Oh, let me find my glasses.
Hold on a minute. And no CeeDee Lamb. 4,902 and no CeeDee Lamb. And he threw for 30 touchdowns and 11 picks. The 71 QBR. You probably haven't heard that, Eagles, Wentz, because he was on IR. No big deal. It's all good. I'm predicting Dak, based off last year's numbers, and with the addition of Jarwin and with the addition of CeeDee Lamb, to put up almost 6,000. I would say somewhere between 5,000.
I gotta go.
We might have to cut the live. We might have to cut it.
I'm gonna go by final.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm head out, y'all.
Yeah, I think.
And okay, so my final number is Dak Prescott.
I'm head
5,400 yards.
Wow.
It might be time to end
400
it.
yards.
This ain't Madden on rookie, bro.
I'm heading out.
Okay,
The
Wow.
rookie makes up another 1,000.
Watch this. But he threw for 5.
I thought he was gonna say like.
Without CeeDee Lamb, he threw for almost 5,000. It's not realistic or unrealistic that he wouldn't go 5,500 with the CeeDee Lamb. That's bullshit.
I don't know.
I don't care.
Break the rest of it.
Your Carson Wentz on in reserve, your Daniel Son, and your 26.2 QBR. What the hell do y'all know? What do you
What the hell?
know?
Hey, Jason.
Okay,
Jason.
Come on.
Wild. What's in that cup, dog? I need some of that.
5,000.
The fountain of
I
knowledge.
thought I was drinking something.
That
Wow.
whiskey's starting to hit a little hard.
Jason's sitting there hard.
Wow.
No, think about it.
Hey,
Think
Jason.
about this just for me.
Hey, off the weed.
Hey, KFC. You
Damn.
got the barbecue sauce on your left side of your lip. Hold on a minute. Listen. Is it really so unrealistic, guys? No, think
God.
So
about
you
it.
said 5,900 or 6,000?
No, I said 54. 5,400 is my final number.
Oh,
5,400.
that's still a lot.
What I'm saying to you is,
I'm heading out.
what I'm saying is my final prediction number is Dak Prescott at 5,400 with 10 TDs and 5 INTs.
Wait, there's 10 touchdowns? There's only 10 touchdowns in the season? That's
10 and 5. 54, 10 and 5. That's my
Only
final.
10 touchdown
only
passes?
10 touchdowns?
That's a lot of
That's doo-doo.
Damn, even Dwayne had 7 and he played half the season.
Hey,
Bro,
that sounds like a lot of losses on the record.
Hey, hold on a minute, Chris. Hey, Chris, you know what they say? Hey, you set the bar low, they exceed it high, baby. You set it low, they exceed it high.
My guys,
But you need to lower the yardage numbers more so the damn TDs.
What they gonna get at the 1 yard line?
Hey,
Just
look,
give it to
hey,
Zeke every play.
look. Hey, what I'm saying is he threw 7 picks last year. I'm thinking he's got 2 less picks and more or about the same amount of touchdowns. Either way, hey, listen, I put the bar low, and if he goes high, then I'm great with that. Either way, at the end of the day,
You don't go higher than that. You ain't going nowhere to the playoffs.
Oh no, we'll be in the playoffs.
You don't get touchdowns. The Cowboys are gonna be on the clock.
Right. Trevor Lawrence, I'm on you, Trevor Lawrence.
You get the older yards for no touchdowns. Come on, Jay. Come on now.
No, Chris LeBron. Hold on a minute. Chris
You said 10
LeBron.
touchdowns, bro. Come on. That can't be in a half in 3 games.
Wow.
Hold on, wait a minute now. Let's go on the clock for a minute. Wait a minute. Let's go on the clock for a minute.
Bro.
I'm telling you, Cowboys out of the NFC East will be the player. The NFC East, Cowboys win it outright, and we go on. Eagles, done, wasted by the wayside. I got a bottle of High West, which is about $71. No. I got a bottle of High West, LeBron, and I'm good for it. Baby, I'm good for it. I'm telling you right now, national, whoever the hell hears it, Jelani, surely hell hears it. I got a bottle of High West, $71. A good bottle of whiskey, not that bullshit. A good bottle. and when the Cowboys do go on, you can get a bottle of High West, and I'll give you my address for shipping.
He said 10 touchdowns.
Hey,
Yeah.
5,400 yards and 10 touchdowns.
Scale.
That's a lot of empty yards. Empty yards is all here.
That's a whole lot of work to the 1 yard line.
Last thing I want to
Zeke's gonna get all the 1 yard touchdowns.
I'll
You'll have 37 touchdowns rushing.
Oh yeah. Last thing I want to get from you guys before we head out. Some win-loss predictions in the division only. So we know, of course, everyone plays each other twice a year. I just want to hear a number, and I want to hear who the wins are coming from and who the losses are coming from. So Chris, LeBron, I want to start with you. Prediction out of the division only, and where the wins are coming from and where the losses coming from.
Since Dak's only going to throw for 10 touchdowns, man, I think the Giants might have a chance then. But realistically, Giants, the division record or overall record you're talking about?
Division, just division. I want to keep it division.
I mean, I go split. I think we split with all of them. I thought we go
3-3.
It's always a battle.
Typically, yeah, that's how it goes.
Field goal. I mean, how many times the Giants we've lost by a last second field goal to the Eagles? It feels like every year we lose last second field goal to the Eagles. But I'll give it. You know what? I'll go 2-4 in the division. I'll go 2-4.
Cool. Let me see. Let's go. Chris Powell, what you got? What's the Redskins finishing off?
3-3.
3-3, splitting with everybody. Okay.
Just about. I think we'll sweep the Giants. Nah, I'm just playing with you, Chris. I think it's gonna be one of those type of things where I think
everybody's gonna beat the Giants this year, dog.
I think it's gonna be split 3-3. I think we're gonna, yeah.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right for everyone. I feel like that's how the division works every year. It's always a dog fight.
What about you, John? What you thinking? They're thinking split. What's on your mind?
I'm thinking 4-2. I think we split with. I think we have losses with Washington, and we split with Dallas.
Okay.
You ain't gonna
I guess you're sweeping.
Dallas. Okay.
Sweeping the
Oh
D-man.
my God.
Is it on me?
What about you, Jake? Finish it out. Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
Hey man, I got us at 12-4. I don't
Oh
really look at the Eagles.
God.
I don't really look at the Eagles as competition. I got to be honest with you, but I do look at the Chiefs. Hey, stop it! He didn't talk. He's not talking to you. Hey, KFC, he's not talking to you. Hold on a minute. So I'm looking at. Hey, watch this. We play the Chiefs twice. I think we'll split with the Chiefs, so that's one loss. We play the Ravens and I believe in Baltimore, so that's probably my second loss. I think the Ravens got a damn good team. So I see the Chiefs. I see Ravens. I see
as wins.
No, it's losses, guy.
Oh, it's losses.
We play the Ravens twice. We play the Chiefs twice. Both one apiece. So I see losing. I see beating the Ravens and the Chiefs at home. I see losing to them away. So I'm gonna split that between both of those.
You don't play them twice.
Yeah, we do, guy. We play them on the 22nd, and we play them on.
No.
Yeah, hey, listen. Hey, stay in your lane, New York. New York. Stay in New York, okay? Stay in New York.
Win in
It's
Dallas, dog.
impossible for y'all to play
Win
them
in
twice.
Dallas. Stay in New
One
York.
of them, one of them might be
Super
preseason.
Bowl. Then she's talking about.
I guess that's
Come
what
on.
he's trying to count. Yeah,
I'm looking
So
at
we
the
play the
Cowboys.
Steelers.
Oh,
Hey, we
my
play the
God.
Steelers and
Preseason,
Steelers.
dog.
So
That's preseason.
I see a
Preseason.
12. Hey, my prediction is 12-4. I see splitting the Chiefs. I see splitting the Ravens. That's 2 games. So I see possibly you got to play 49ers in San Francisco. That could be an up in the air. That could be up in the air. But I'm gonna give you the up in the air. So we'll go with the 49ers. That's 3 games. The only other one would be at Seattle against the Seahawks, and that would be the 4th game. So I legitimately see. Hey, shut up, big man. Ain't nobody talking to you right now. You had your minute. So I see the Cowboys with my official tally. If they will shut the hell up, I see my official tally with Dallas legitimately going 12-4, with the 4 games being split with the Chiefs, with the Ravens,
You don't play the Chiefs
Seattle,
though.
and Steelers.
You play Chiefs in the preseason.
So essentially,
No,
he just said,
we play them again. We play them twice. We play the Chiefs twice.
I'm
According to
looking
my
at
schedule.
them out.
Are you sure?
No, no Chiefs.
We play the AFC, the North.
Are you
We
sure?
play North this year.
You play the Chiefs the 3rd preseason game.
I might
and then
be
that's
off.
it.
I might be off. Hold on, time out. I might be off on that one then.
You
I'm
play
pretty
the
sure when I
Ravens.
was looking at the schedule. Hold on, time out. When I was looking at the schedule, I believe we
You
played
start
them
off
twice.
with the Rams, prime time. Then you go to
LA.
play the Falcons,
I
Seahawks,
lost.
Browns, Giants, Cardinals, Redskins, Eagles, Steelers, Vikings, Cowboys, Ravens, Bengals, 49ers, Cowboys. Finish off with the G-Men.
So okay, wait. So you say so we only play the Ravens once?
Yeah, you only play. You don't.
Okay,
You
I
only
might have
play,
been okay. Maybe all right.
unless you play them in the Super Bowl, you could play them twice.
Well, right,
not
roger
get
that. Cool. And I
Yeah,
guess when I was
not
looking at the schedule, I thought I had them down as twice, but maybe that was partially
Preseason, because you play the Chiefs in preseason. You play.
Yeah, I
the Chiefs in preseason.
got you. Okay. I had 2 different schedules pulled up. I apologize. The first schedule didn't have the games broken down by preseason. All right, so if you take 1 and 1 off, so we play the Ravens. So we play the Chiefs at home in the preseason, and then we play. Okay, so that's 1 game then, and then the Ravens we play them at home as well in the preseason, I believe. Yeah, Ravens play them at home. So that's 2. So in theory, then, if those are the 2, okay, so those are the 2. I'm going to go with my initial prediction at 14-2.
What?
Yeah, 14-2.
Stop.
Yeah, but no. Hey, watch this.
Chill.
I know. Yeah,
Chill.
baby. Throw the mic and walk away. Because you know what? Hey, that's okay.
Jelani,
Walk
thank you.
away.
I
This is the
appreciate
last
you, man.
question.
But I'm done with this.
So you
Hey,
basically
you're gonna have
saying
to be
you're
done
gonna,
with it.
I'm
Because
done
you know
with
what?
it.
I actually have a
14-2,
team that can
bruh.
say that. Y'all don't have that kind of team.
Jason. So basically, you just because it's division. So you basically just saying you're sweeping the NFC East division.
There ain't a team in the NFC East that's going to compete with us next year.
Four.
Not
Oh
a
my
damn
Yo,
team.
Chris.
The Eagles, no.
Chris, he said
Giants.
14 too.
Watch this. Okay, watch this.
Oh,
Let's go ahead and
this
watch this. Let's go
guy.
ahead and whack off New York, and let's go ahead and whack off Washington. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, I love the both of you. Chris from the couch and LeBron from off the ball. I love you guys as people, man. I do, man. You guys are the bomb Hilter. But I'm gonna be honest with you. You ain't got the team to stop us. You just don't have it. So the only team that can talk to us is the Eagles. And going off last year's record, where I split with you guys 1 out of 2, and the one that we lost was by 1 score, and you guys didn't improve, and we did. You're damn right, and you're damn Skippy. We're gonna sweep it. You heard it here first, Jason.
Wow.
McMahon. Whiskey Hour Podcast.
He probably got Dak winning
Wow. I'm
MVP,
at a loss.
Zeke Offensive Player of the Year, Chase Alden Defensive
So let
Player
me
of
ask
the
you
Year.
this. Here comes a question, right? Hey, I'm gonna pose a question. Here's the question for everybody. Here comes a question on what I just
And
said.
they don't turn off the PlayStation.
And no, hey, I got you. Turn off the PlayStation. Got you, brother. Now, Jelani, my question is for you. What are you going to do when we sweep the NFC East? Can we have a flashback recap on this show? Because I want a flashback recap on this show. No. Guys, this ain't up to you. This is up to Jelani. This
if everybody's down
for Jelani Brown. And if your name ain't Jelani Brown, keep it down.
14-2.
I can't hear Jelani. I'm gonna assume that he's saying, "Hell yeah, let's bring it back."
I said if everybody's down for it, I guess, but I don't really see it for sure happening. But we can definitely do it whether you guys sweep or not. But like I said, it's up to you guys.
Hey, can we? Hey, I'm saying in this division, let's do an end of season recap just on the NFC. Let's do an end of season recap.
Oh, I'm with
down.
that.
Are y'all down?
I love that. This is my favorite. This is one of my favorite divisions. This is one of my favorite divisions because you never know.
Think about it. 14-2. Come on, bro. Seriously, 14-2. 14-2.
What?
It's a little crazy.
And is that impossible? Why is that impossible? No. Tell me why that's impossible. Tell me why.
14-2 in the NFL.
Yeah, tell me why. Patriots went 15-0. Why can't the Cowboys go 14-2? I don't. Based on hold on.
Y'all don't got TB12.
Hold on. I got you, LeBron. But hey, first the Cow.
Y'all got cheating. Y'all got scouts going to games and
watch this. First the Cow. No.
I don't got TB12.
Chris from the couch. Hey, Chris from the couch. My question is to you since you asked the question. How do I know we can go 14-2? So how do I know I can beat the NFC East? Well, we beat you. Eagles, you're the only one that we split with. You're the only one. So, and I lost to you by one touchdown. One.
Oh, God. Like, really?
No, hold on a minute. You're asking me. Hold on. Chris from the couch, you're asking me, and I'm giving you the answer, and I'm giving it to you with both facts. And if you don't like facts, get the hell stepping. I beat your ass twice last year. I beat your ass in the Giants.
It's a different team, though. We want to get the different skins team, though.
I thought we don't live in the past.
I was just about to say that.
That's a whole different. Cowboys love living in the past, man.
So let me tell you something.
Fans love living in the past.
Hold on a minute. You act like this is crazy, but if you look at the statistical numbers, I only lost by one touchdown from sweeping the division last year. One touchdown. That's it. One. And you're going to act like I can't do it next year or this year when my shit's upgraded and y'all are degraded?
Y'all was still 8-8, though. So it don't matter. Like, y'all was 8-8. And y'all was back and win the division. And y'all still didn't make the playoffs. We can't put a pig on a lipstick and think it's cute. It's done.
So they make the playoffs. Say it louder, Chris.
Listen.
You can't do it, homie. It can't be done.
July, like I said before, I would really like to have a post-cap to the season of this division.
We might have to.
I can't wait. Because we all going to get our last
I'll close out. We definitely might have to have a recap just because of
Okay.
There was so many crazy takes. We might just have to have the recap. We'll see if Miles Sanders was able to win MVP. We'll see if Dak threw for 5,400. We'll see if Cowboys go
18 yards. What the hell is he gonna do?
With 10 touchdowns, yes. With 10 touchdowns. So we'll have a recap. We'll see.
Hey, listen. Hey.
There was some crazy things that was said today. So.
Listen to me. When this show airs, you mofos better have my eulogy in this motherfucker. Y'all better have my eulogy in this show because I destroyed you on the first show. The second show was ridiculous.
We're gonna break that.
We're gonna have your eulogy, all right? Or we gonna have your eulogy.
Right.
I gave you the eulogy. Right. I told you where your team is going. None of you guys.
Gonna read you your rights and roast the shit out you.
Watch this. The only one that has 1,000-yard anything is the Giants and Saquon Barkley. Eagles ain't got shit. Washington don't have shit. We got 3. Giants got 1. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, go suck my motherfucking toe. Y'all ain't got shit.
And I'll be the first one at the real TV saying, here lies a man that thought that the 2020 Dallas Cowboys are going to be 14-2. Everybody's going to laugh.
Okay.
Here lies a man that
hey, you may laugh. You may laugh, but you know what? Hey, watch this.
Oh,
But the other day, I looked at the schedule, and I always see the Chiefs and the Ravens taking us.
We're going to grind you up, Jason. Don't worry.
Are we going back to this?
Yeah.
Coming back because
this isn't over.
No, hey, listen, I'm inviting it. I'm the one that said it in the first damn place. Jelani Brown, if you don't bring us back on a recap show, shut up.
We're definitely we're gonna make it happen for sure. We definitely gonna make it happen. It was fun. It was fun. I'm gonna close it out now.
Hey, let me say one thing, and this is not football related. This is just my feelings in general. Chris from the couch, Chris LeBron, Jonathan. Hey man, listen, man. I respect you guys, and I've enjoyed the field of battle with you mofos.
Yeah.
And it's been for real. Hey, I really do, man. Hey, you guys are experienced guys on your teams. I love the passion. You know, and I'm gonna send flowers to you guys when our teams beat y'all. But no, hey, for real, hey, it really has been a pleasure going at you guys. It really has.
I appreciate you guys coming on, you know, for another episode.
Respect, all respect.
Yeah.
We'll definitely
all love.
We'll definitely have a recap. Like I said,
I better be on there.
Yeah, we'll have a recap. We'll have a recap. Because like I said, a lot of crazy things were said, a lot of crazy predictions, and I want to see if it comes true, and I want to see the reactions for when a lot of them don't come true. So I appreciate you guys again for coming on, sticking with me again tonight. I'll let you guys close it out, just letting everybody know where you can find your podcast and everything, and then we'll hit the sheets. I know everybody's had a busy day today, so
I'll start it off. First of all, this was fun as usual, and Jelani, this is probably going to be the best division.
Hands down. That's why I tried to start with y'all.
I mean, it's by far going to be the best one. I'll keep it a buck like that. It's going to be the best one. But shout out to all you guys. You guys are doing dope work, and I'm rooting for all you guys and continued success for your shows. Y'all definitely are killing it. But you can find me Off the Ball Podcast, Off the Ball Pod on Instagram, Twitter. On Facebook, Off the Ball Podcast, available on all podcast platforms. I just interviewed a bunch of NBA prospects, so you can find that all those shows on also available on YouTube. You can find everything there. So just Off the Ball Podcast, whatever you listen to, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to, shows available. Got some dope interviews, and I got a lot. I got some dope things in the future plan. Like I said, I got the network that I'm gonna launch, so I'm really excited about that. So a lot of big things coming. I got merchandise also, hats, shirts, wristbands. I'm trying to make a little business here, so trying to do some big things. But just to find me off the ball, the offtheballpodcast.com. Got a lot info on there too. So I got some things planned. So I'm excited.
Yeah. So I'll go next up. I appreciate my fellas, man. This was great. It's NFC East versus everybody. These my brothers. We get in fight. Or we go outside the circle, or we fighting and we.
Only division where everyone has a Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Only division where every team got a Super Bowl.
NFC East versus everybody. So you can follow my podcast, Couch Coach Live, anywhere you receive your podcast. Also social media, and also check out the website, couchcoachlive.com.
Couch is my first guest, by the way. Him and Jay.
Yes.
It was my first guest, so I always got love for Couch.
Yes, sir. I always got love for you too, my brother.
Go ahead, Philly. I'm gonna wrap it up. Go ahead, Big Phil.
14-2 wants to wrap it up.
I'm gonna wrap that thing up. Let's go, Big Phil. Hey, what you at the mansion?
Up, Jason.
You at the mansion?
Go wrap it up, Jason.
I know, right?
No. No mansion here, bro. What you talking about?
You up? Let's go.
All right, bet. So I contribute to Sam Sports. You know, I'm working on a couple of things, but I've definitely enjoyed my time with you three. You know, we've taken our shots at each other, but this is the best division in all of football. This is the best rivalries in all of football. And like Couch said, it's NFC East versus everybody. I'm making a point to support all three of you on your podcast. I'm gonna listen to all three of you. You know, I might even try to get on. You know, I'm gonna definitely get on with Jason for sure. I'm definitely getting on with you. Chris, both of y'all. I'm making a point to support both of y'all too. So man, it's been good working with y'all, and look forward to a good season with y'all, man.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. Hey, I'm gonna start it off from left, and I'm just gonna do the round the clock. What I think about all you guys. First off, Jelani. Hey, man, appreciate you gathering up this division so we can have this debate. This is the best division. There's no doubt about it. This is the best division. I don't care what anybody says. These four teams are more storied than anybody else out there, bar none, hands down. You can't think of all the great players and coaches and teammates have come out of this freaking division, and fans who have gone and suffered and endured in these divisions. All right, this is the number one division by far, hands down.
Damn straight.
All right, I'm going to start off with Washington. Number one, I'm pissed off because I really don't think you guys should change your name. I'm all for the Redskins. I think it's bullshit. I hate to say it. I don't like to cuss, but it's bullshit because you got the Chiefs, the Cubs. I mean, not the Cubs. You got the Chiefs, the Braves, the Blackhawks, and the other team out there that's named it. And they're not going after those guys. For some reason, they got a hard on for the Redskins. I don't know if it has to be because it's Washington, D.C. and it's the capital or what is going on there, but they're screwing with something that has a story behind it. And they're screwing with the rivalries. I say pluralized because we all have a rivalry with the Redskins in some fashion. And we all look forward to that rivalry. And it means something. And that name means something. And it pisses me off that you guys are even thinking about going through a name change. Daniel Snyder, I know he doesn't want it. I know he's getting pressure from other outside sources. And I really hope that he sticks to his guns and keeps that name the same. I really do. I still think it's the burgundy and gold. And the Redskins, it's Cowboys and Indians all the way back to the 1950s when my dad played Cowboys and Indians. It's been a long, storied history. That's my 2 cents on that. With that, hey, love you, Chris. It's been a pleasure sharing the battlefield with you, brother.
Yes,
Giants, Braun. And, Chris, I better be on your show at some point as a guest, too. And if I'm not, I'm going to hunt you down.
Oh, for sure. That show's. I'm looking forward to that show. That's gonna be fun.
And you too, Braun. Hey, Braun. Hey, man, listen. Hey, I'm really excited for your ventures. I know you got some stuff up and coming. I think you're gonna explode on the scene, and I hope to be a guest spot on something, somewhere, somehow. I want to slide my name in on that because I feel like you're going somewhere, and I want to be a part of it, even if it's just a little bit.
For sure.
And I'm definitely gonna have you on the whiskey hour. That's.
Sure.
Oh, matter of fact, Big Phil wanted me to ask you, since I have you on the line, can you do whiskey hour this Sunday, 8:00 Eastern? Can you be on our show?
I gotta have to check my schedule. So
check your schedule, and I'll talk to you about it tomorrow.
Hit me up on Facebook. We'll chat.
Yeah, I'll hit you up on Facebook tomorrow. I'm gonna wrap it up with the Eagles. F you. F you and everything you came in on. I hope you go home, and I just, oh Lord, no, hey, listen, I say that right, I say it, but Jonathan, I got mad respect for you, man. I do, and you know I do. You know I love your ass terribly because you are the closest thing right now to anything that can hamper my offense. No, you're a good guy. I'm throwing the crap aside. Jonathan, you're a good guy. You represent your team well. We've had a good time bantering. And I'm sorry, sir, but you're going to have to take second place. Alternate for the ladies who's in the ladies' room. And I'm going to go ahead and take the Top Gun trophy. 2 O's and Goose, boys. 2 O's. I'll wrap up. Hey, I'm Jason McLovin.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I go
sir.
by JJ. You can find me on the Whiskey Hour Podcast. I say again, the Whiskey Hour Podcast. We're on YouTube. Peace out.
Yes, sir. I love it. Thank you guys again. I appreciate all y'all for coming on. You know, like I said, I've been on all of you guys' shows, and definitely going to be collaborating again in the future. Appreciate you guys for all the energy and hot takes and everything that you brought tonight. It was definitely a fun one. Like I said, we'll do a recap at some point when all of these predictions don't come true. So thank you guys again for everybody that's tuning in and listening. Make sure you guys continue to watch, continue to share, continue to comment. This is also a tournament, so continue to vote for who you believe should go on to the next round of the NFL Smack Talk series. So appreciate you guys again. Like I said, hope you guys have a great night and look forward to speaking with you all soon.
Peace out, guys.
Hey, love you guys, man. Appreciate you.
Man,
LeBron, Couch. Man, hey, listen, I want that